My name is James H.Q. Lee. I'm an attorney and a restaurant owner.
My name is Deke Gunderson. I'm director of the Environmental Studies program here at Pacific University, and I also do research in environmental toxicology.
What's my name? My name is Nick. A friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, would you like to work on a shark tour boat?" And I said yes. And I moved out here 2 weeks later.
I love sharks. They're a very powerful creature. They're reincarnation, they're gods for the Hawaiian people.
Skin is made up of little teeth, and these little placoid scales create a special turbulence, and apparently as it moves through the water it's a little more stealth-like, and so it's harder for other fish to even hear the shark coming. They're a more primitive fish. They've been around for a long time. Obviously they're cartilaginous fishes along with the rays. Most of them are top predators. They're incredibly important. They're part of this whole great system that we live on called Earth, and when you remove one thing, it's hard to realize how other things can be affected by it.
The Chinese love sharks because it's a very tasty delicacy. There is a great demand for shark's fin, especially in China right now. China, as you know, is now one of the industrialized nations. They have a lot of spending power, and they spend their wealth by eating shark's fin.
I think that's an incredible waste. I think it's ridiculous, and it's really sad to see that sharks are treated this way and just used for their fins, and the rest of the body, in most cases that I've seen, are just discarded back into the ocean.
They throw a whole shark over, won't even be dead. It'll take them sometimes up to 3 days to die.
You should be able to use every part of the shark's carcass. American fishermen are required by law to use the whole animal because there are a lot of fishermen out there who kill the shark just for the fins only. There's a right way and a wrong way of doing things, and that is the wrong way. Shark's fin by itself does not have a taste. The taste comes from the broth in which the shark's fin is boiled. Usually the broth would be a chicken or a pork-based broth enhanced by Virginia ham.
I don't like it. I think it's really sad. You're cutting off the fins of an animal that can't actually propel itself without those fins. It's pretty much how the ivory trade was wiping out elephants and how they're hunting whales for so long. They're just wiping it out so easily. The population's been decreasing so fast that it's going to take them a long time before they come back strong again. They really got to stop it as soon as they can, but I think without awareness, without people actually getting fired up about it, nothing's going to change. There's too much money going around.
Mr. Yu was a shark's fin trader. He had boats out in the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans whose sole purpose was to fish for shark. They were under constant watch by the U.S. Coast Guard, and one day the boat was seized in Guatemala. The U.S. government found almost $1.5 million worth of shark's fin on the boat. Eventually, I think the fine was paid and the boat was released, but the shark's fin was not part of the deal.
So it's very sad. And again, humans that do this kind of thing don't get the big picture.
When you're actually killing them, you're taking away, your product. The sad part is, look at commercial fishing, right? For so long, they've been just fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing. Where are the tuna now? How big are they getting? Not as big, not as many. I mean, it's not like they're just picking, a certain size shark or something like that. They're picking any shark, any species. I mean, they're taking whale shark fins.
A Japanese company developed a artificial shark fin more than 20 years ago. To the average consumer, I don't think they would be able to tell the difference. There should be a push to serve this alternative shark's fin. Unfortunately, there is a stigma. You don't want to serve a fake item. And we have to be able to overcome that stigma.